Today in history, 1997, IBM's supercomputer Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. If you read the headlines from that week, you would think human intellect had just been rendered obsolete. The press framed this as the terrifying moment machines finally surpassed us. Garry Kasparov was the undisputed world champion, sitting at the absolute peak of human cognitive achievement. In the public eye, he was the sole defender of humanity's intellectual dominance. People looked at his mechanical opponent and imagined a sci-fi villain, a hyper-intelligent entity capable of conscious thought, reason, and strategy. But that fear was based on a complete misunderstanding of the machine. Deep Blue did not think. It did not feel. It was simply a massive, highly specialized calculator. What the panic often leaves out is that Kasparov and Deep Blue had already played a match 1 year earlier, in 1996, and Kasparov won. He won because he relied on human intuition. He recognized long-term positional advantages and set traps that the computer's rigid programming couldn't interpret. That loss forced IBM to rethink their approach. They realized that trying to program a computer to mimic human intuition was a losing battle. So to win the 1997 rematch, they stopped trying to make the machine smart. Instead, they focused entirely on building unimaginable, raw hardware speed. Think of human intuition like driving through a city. You rely on experience to pick the best route. Deep Blue used brute force alpha-beta search. Instead of guessing, it deploys a fleet of cars down every single street simultaneously, mathematically proving the absolute fastest route. To execute this, IBM packed the machine with 30 main processors and 480 custom-built chess chips. This specific hardware allowed Deep Blue to look ahead and evaluate 200 million possible chess positions every single second. It didn't feel the flow of the game or understand the beauty of a move. It simply exhausted all mathematical possibilities faster than the human brain could process them. By May of 1997, the rematch in New York City had become a media spectacle. The pressure on Kasparov was immense. The first 5 games were grueling. The score was tied, and Kasparov was visibly frustrated. He was playing against an opponent that showed no emotion, fatigue, or readable psychological tells. This wooden chessboard shows the starting phase of a standard game, the exact battlefield where, in the final deciding Game 6, Deep Blue launched an incredibly aggressive move, sacrificing a knight on move 8. Because the machine had mathematically calculated a concrete advantage, it made a move that looked counterintuitive to human eyes. Kasparov's defense completely collapsed, forcing him to resign in under 20 moves. With a final match score of 3.5 to 2.5, Deep Blue proved that within specific closed systems, raw computational speed can overwhelm the world's best human pattern recognition. Despite the breathless headlines, the defeat did not ruin the game of chess. Human intelligence did not suddenly become obsolete. Even Kasparov moved past the initial sting of the loss. He realized that competing against a machine in a pure math calculation was missing the point entirely. He recognized Deep Blue as an incredibly powerful tool, one that humans could actually harness to push their own boundaries. Today, you can easily download a chess engine on your everyday smartphone that could effortlessly crush Deep Blue. Because players now train with these powerful engines, modern human chess is played at a significantly higher level. Grandmasters are more creative and calculate deeper strategies than ever before in history. AI has provided a powerful lens into strategies humans had never considered, offering new ways to learn and evolve. America 250.